What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and welcome to the biggest disappointment of the year, which honestly I don't really care about because screw that engine anyway. So new Brave token cards, because clearly the deck needed more support. Look at how hilarious this is, by the way. Konami, you guys are so funny. New Splight support, because again the deck was very desperately asking for more support. Spriggan's Fallen of Albaz support, because the card isn't mentioned in enough card text. Tri-Brigade support, obviously, even though any, like, freaking BBW card is a Tri-Brigade support. But anyways, now we get Adventure or Brave token support. So, yeah, let's review these cards and hopefully, hopefully they're, I don't know, I don't even care, honestly. Alright, this first one is Sacred Spirit Vessel Thesia. Level 4 Earth Fairy effect monster. What's with Konami consistently creating Earth Fairy monsters? I'm not complaining, by the way, I'm just asking, because this is very recent that they started doing that a lot. You have the Vernalizer Fairies that are Earth Fairy and that really allow you to kind of benefit off of cards being Earth Fairy, but there's also the Shizu cards which are Earth Fairy. Yeah, I'm just putting it out there, I'm not complaining. Anyways, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's aim once per turn. If you control Adventure token, you can special summon this card from your hand. Alright, so, you know, basically Aquamancer is just like that. And the other level 4 monster that nobody really cares about is also just like that. You can reveal one card that mentions Brave token in your hand, add one non-normal spell card, so not Rite of Aramesia, that mentions Brave token from your deck to your hand. This is where it gets funny. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except Brave token and monsters that mention it. So in other words, this second effect is absolute garbage if you're trying to splash this in an actual real deck. You're gonna have to play a pure Brave token. Haha, kick WLML, don't kill me. Very funny. Anyways, Arameteor, the Forbidden Spell. Continuous spell card, so searchable by this card. I don't think people are really gonna care too much. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's aim once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon one Brave token to either field, then send one card from your hand to the grave. You cannot special summon monsters during the turn you activate this effect, except Brave token and monsters that mention it. So, in other words, this card is absolute dog shit and unplayable. Anyways, oh, if that's true, it has a second effect. Haha, I forgot. If a monsters you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can special summon one Brave token to either field. Yes, okay, so it's actually funny how the second effect is actually better than the first one, because at least that way, you don't, you know, you don't have to have the stupid freaking drawback of not being able to do jack shit, because clearly nobody's trying to play pure Brave token. What the how are you doing that? The deck is not cohesive. Literally all the cards, except for Aquamancer, right, Journey of Destiny, Draco Back, and Griffin Rider, are unplayable. They actually suck so much. And I would really be shocked if the Brave token engine actually survives more ban lists. By the time we get these cards, the engine is probably gonna be dead, just like it is in the OCG with Aquamancer and Right at 1. Yeah, supporting an archetype that has, well, not really an archetype anymore. It's like a sub-archetype, basically. More like a package or an engine that really has no future is kind of hilarious. But I am going to say something about these two new cards, though. Konami always knows when they're doing something right or something a little crazy. And the reason why I say that is because they know when they should be putting restrictions on you can't do things that would be way too generic and degenerate, you know, that you could actually abuse in some other strategies. So, Griffin Rider, not Griffin Rider, Rite of Aramesia basically didn't lock you out of doing that much, but these new cards, they lock you out of doing the most important things. So don't go thinking that these cards are going to be just as good, or at least almost as good as the other, like the first wave of support for Brave token, because I'm gonna tell you right now, not a single soul will ever consider playing any of these new cards. They, again, have zero potential, and if Konami wants to, you know, create more support that can make it so that the deck would be playable, you know, on its own, then that is definitely the way to do it, putting some restrictions that lock you under only using cards from the archetype itself, instead of just saying, well, you can't use the effect of normal summon monsters, because people are just gonna find, you know, loopholes like Sangan or special summoning monsters, for example, and it's never gonna be doing jack shit. So that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. Let me know your thoughts about these new cards actually in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, blah blah blah. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.